it's Hillary here, your favorite Midwest nail tech. Today I'm going to show you guys how to soak off acrylic properly. Now this set was not originally done by me, but I did do a couple fills on them. So when we got down to the nitty gritty of this, we weren't sure if it was MMA or EMA, but it kind of seemed like a little mix of both. So this soak off won't look like any future soak offs that you guys see me do because the product was a little different. So I start out by filing off the polish and the bulk of the nail for the most part so that I can get the clippers around the nail to clip down that free edge. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward because don't nobody got time for that. Just be sure that when you're filing, you do not nick their skin. Your next step is gonna be to clip down that free edge. We don't need that. It can go. Peace out. So step 3 for me is to go back in with my drill and get down even more of that bulk on the nail. Now this part is super tender because you're getting down to that nail bed, so you have to be really aware of how far down you're going and then the heat and the pressure that you're putting on your client. It can get really uncomfortable if you don't do it properly. So just be very careful if you're new to using an e-file. So there's a couple different ways to do this next step. I prefer to soak a piece of cotton in acetone and then wrap it in foil. I just feel like it's super efficient that way and it's a little bit less messy to me, but some people like to put your fingers in a bowl of acetone and that's perfectly fine too. I just personally don't like the way that feels. So moving on. I already did the other hand, so we're just going to go ahead and cut to that one to get to the next step. Honestly, this is the best and most satisfying part for me, watching this stuff come off. Now again, like I said earlier, we weren't really sure if this was MMA or EMA, but we went ahead with it. It came off pretty easily, but it just still didn't look quite right. Anywho, you're gonna take either a metal pusher or a wooden stick, like an Orangewood stick, and you're going to lightly scrape down the nail. You can go free edge to cuticle or cuticle to free edge, but be sure to not go side to side ever. Ever. You hear me? Ever. Don't do it. Don't try it. Don't hurt your client. Now sometimes all of that acrylic won't come off. You have to rewrap as I had to do here. And you just repeat the process that you did before. Simple. I kind of jumped right into step 5, which is shaping the free edge. And sometimes you have to go back and kind of lightly buff that nail plate just to get that remaining acrylic off. Again, you want to be super careful on this part. I can isolate and see where the acrylic is. If you have trouble with that, I would suggest just putting the foil back on with the acetone. Shaping the nail and buffing the nail for me is included in my service, my soak off service. So I would recommend putting it in yours. It kind of cleans the nail up really well and gives the client a nice fresh look when they leave out. Now, since my client was getting a new set, I went ahead and buffed with my e-file again so that we could prep the nails for this bomb set that I put on her baby. I'll put the photo of the finished product at the end of this video so y'all can see how fire they turned out. But that is it, you guys. That is how you do a basic soak off. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I would love to answer any questions that you guys may have. Until next time, peace.